I'm giving up on startups, not not people building companies and not entrepreneurs. I'm not giving up on that. I'm giving up on the term startups because for the longest time, I would try and defend this term startup as a product-based company that was building something that had the potential for exponential scale and had also the potential of raising venture capital because of that scale. And I would say that there's a difference between a small business or a Main Street business and a startup. And I would really try and equate startup with kind of that venture scale activity. But as startups have become much more a part of popular culture, have moved beyond kind of tech to a variety of industries, as people have become enamored of calling themselves founders and putting the term founder on their LinkedIn profile, and I'm guilty of kind of pushing the startup agenda kind of terminology. I'll fully admit to that, but the term has become convoluted, the term startup. Now, while I've been trying to figure out if we could retain the language as something that was very specific to kind of venture scale pursuits, it's become obvious that that's just kind of a losing battle. So anyone can be building a startup. Startup and entrepreneurship have become synonymous. So whereas it used to be, I would think that any entrepreneur was building something new, but not every entrepreneur was necessarily building a startup. Some of them were building a company that maybe didn't need to scale to a ridiculous size, or maybe building a services-based company and not a product-based company, or maybe we're creating a retail environment. So rather than the products you would put on the shelf, they were creating the place that had the shelf. And that's what I thought of with entrepreneurship, which was different than what I thought of as startup. And I just kind of coming to the conclusion that that's a losing battle, and I should give up, because the common take is that anybody starting anything new is creating a startup. And I think that's a totally fair way to think about it. So I think I need to be more specific in my language, and instead of trying to get startup to refer to a very specific kind of company that people are building, I need to refine my language to talk about venture scale companies or venture scale startups. So on this channel, I focus most of my activity on venture scale companies, early stage entrepreneurs and founders who are building potentially venture scale businesses, or who are pursuing ideas that have the potential to scale exponentially. Are they startups? Sure. But they are now not just startups. They are venture scale startups, venture scale companies. So I hope that more clearly defines the kind of things I'm trying to focus on. Again, product-based. I don't care if it's a tech product. It could be a physical product. It could be a consumer product like food and beverage, that kind of thing. Has the potential for exponential scale and efficient use of capital to achieve that scale, and has also the potential to be attractive to venture capital equity-based investment, whether or not the people building that business choose to pursue that route to finance the company or not. So I've given up on startups. Startups is anything and everything to me now. Any new thing is a startup. Congratulations on your startup. And I will now be more explicit with venture scale startups.